Hello, Arlington County families. And a special shout out to Taylor Elementary families. How are you? Well, I'm Dr. Sharon Gaston, and I'm the reading specialist at Taylor, and I'm here to share one of my fables with you. And the title is Don't Burn Your Bridge. Now remember, I told you before that a fable is a story that teaches a lesson in the end, or there's a big message there. And the characters are animals. Now if you look here, the main character is Rudy Rooster that you're going to see in the story. Rudy Rooster, kindergartners, do you hear the alliteration? And then another character is Walter Warthog, letter W. And then Lydia Ladybug, Kathy Cat. All right, well, let's get into this fable and find out what it's all about. Okay, my book is falling apart here, so I'm just going to sit the pieces over. All right, well, there once was a rooster named Rudy Rooster. And he was the type who was always down on his luck. He was always looking for a handout from his friends. He never wanted to work for anything, and his friends were always there to help him and pull him through. They were kind to him, and he would always forget that kindness. Well, on this day, Rudy Rooster is going to find out that it's not easy to get back friendship and trust from friends after you have been mean and nasty to them. All right, remember that. Rudy Rooster is going to find out that one cannot cross a burned bridge. So think about that, a burned bridge. And I made just a little song to go with that. Here it goes. Rudy Rooster is gonna find out that when you burn your bridge, because in the end, you may wind up not having a friend. Okay, so let's think about that. All right, let's go on to the story. Now, it was a wonderful sunny day, and Rudy Rooster was out walking around, seeing who he could get something from. And he looked up on Kathy Cat. Woo! Hey! What's going on, Kathy Cat? Kathy Cat looks at him. She's picking flowers. And she looks and she says, hello. Well, I'm picking flowers to give to my friend Monica Mouse and my other friend Delia Duck. They're not feeling well, and I figured flowers would make them feel better. Well, Rudy Rooster looks and he spots the nice sunshades that Kathy Cat is wearing. And he looks and he says, woo, that sun sure is bright. Oh, I can hardly keep my eyes open in all of this. And Kathy Cat says, oh, well, here, Rudy Rooster, meow, meow. You may have my sunshades, but bring them back to me later. I'll be at my house, okay? And he takes her sunshades and he pops them on his face and he says, okay, but guess what? He struts off like the cock of the walk, and he says, give me a second, I'll be right back. Yeah, you just wait on that. Wow, do you think he's coming back with her shades? No. All right, well, let's go on and see what happens. Well, Rudy Rooster went on about his way, a strutting and a walking and a strutting and a walking, and then he sees Lydia Ladybug, and she has a big pot that she's stirring. And he looks and he sees and he says, "Hey, Lydia Ladybug, what are you up to, girl? Ooh, that smells good." Well, Lydia Ladybug says, "I am making a big pot of stew for Sherman's sheep and his family. They don't have any food and I wanted to help them out." Oh, Oh, that smells so good. What do you think that Rudy Rooster's going to ask for? You're right. He says, "Well, ooh, my stomach just growled. Ooh, I sure would like to have some of that stew there, cow." Lydia Ladybug. Well, she's nice and she gets one of her bowls. She didn't have a lot of bowls, but she got one and she filled it up. Plop, 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 plop. And she handed it to Rudy Rooster and she said, "Here, Rudy Rooster, you may take this bowl, but please bring it back to me later so that I'll have enough for Sherman's sheep and his family, okay?" And Rudy Rooster takes that bowl and he says, "Oh yeah, I'll bring it back. Give me a second, I'll be right back. You just wait on that." Oh, yeah. Well, look at the sun. The sun is looking at him. Well, Rudy Rooster went on about his way again, seeing what he could get from somebody. He's strutting and he's walking. He's strutting and he's walking. And he sees Walter Warthog. And Walter Warthog is carrying a big jug of water. And Rudy Rooster says, "Oh, hey, Walter Warthog, how are you? What is that you have there?" "Oh, hi, how are you, Rudy Rooster?" "I have a big jug of water for Ricky Raccoon. You know, he's not feeling well, so I wanted to take something to, make him feel better. And he said he wanted some cool water." Well, we all know what Rudy Rooster's character is like. So he says, "I sure am thirsty myself. Oh, Walter Warthog, and it's hot out here. I love to have a nice cool jug of, water that you have." Well, Walter Warthog is a nice guy. He learned his lesson in another story that I'll share with you. And he says, "Well, here, you can take this jug of water, Rudy Rooster. Just bring it back to me later, and I'll fill it back up and take it on over to Ricky Raccoon. But you can have it now, okay? Just bring it back." And of course, Rudy Rooster takes the jug and he sticks it under his feathers there and he says, "Oh, sure, I'll be right back. Yeah, you just wait on that." Well, now he has sunshades, he has his stew, and he has his water. Oh, he's looking up today. And look how the sun is looking at him like, Well, you know what? As the day went on, his luck got even better. Rudy Rooster's uncle, Randy Rooster, look at him. He's flying away south to live in Mexico. He's like, "Goodbye, I'm leaving. You can have my house." He gave Rudy Rooster his big, beautiful house across Bumpy Bridge. Woo! He's so excited. Rudy Rooster just jumped for joy. Wah-ha! 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 Well, he ran to move into his new house. He was gathering all his things, and time went past, and all of the friends were chattering, and people heard that he had this wonderful new house. So the friends, Lydia Ladybug, Kathy Cat, and Walter Warthog wanted to go over to tell him congratulations. But he looked out and he saw them coming, and they were about to walk across Bumpy Bridge. And he grabbed some matches, that Rudy Rooster, and he started he started a big fire, and he burned the bridge. The flames jumped all over that bridge and burnt it into a pile of nothing. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at the sun. He's like, what? Well, Rudy Rooster says, there. Now they can't come over here bothering me at my new beautiful home. I don't need them anymore. But look, the flames jumped all over the bridge, burning it, and he's smiling and laughing. Could you say he's a villain? Yes, he's a villain. Well, he didn't notice this one little flame there. One little flame, a little bitty flame. That little flame, it leaped. It leaped. It leaped. It leaped. It leaped. And it leaped so high. Woo! And it landed on the roof of Rudy Rooster's brand new house. Oh! And it set that roof on fire, and the flames went all over, burning the house down, burning it to a pile of nothing. And look at Rudy Rooster. Wah! 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 He's screaming. And guess what? Rudy Rooster ran to the lake shouting, help me, help me, help me, help me. And the friends looked back and they stopped. And Kathy's cat says, we cannot help you anymore, Rudy Rooster, meow, meow, meow. And he has the nerve to say, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? And they said, we cannot come across the bridge. You set it on fire. Rudy Rooster, you burned the bridge. And then they looked at him and they said, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And they turned and walked away. Rudy Rooster was sad. You see, look at his face as they walk away. He found out that one cannot cross a burned bridge. He couldn't get over to them, and they certainly couldn't get over to him, nor did they want to. So, as I was saying, oh, now, Rudy Rooster is gonna find out that when you burn a bridge, that in the end, you may not have one single friend. And he didn't. And it's so sad. And that's not the way to be. Never turn your back on others and then think that you can go back and keep asking them for things. You're mean and you're nasty and you're like, oh, I don't need you anymore. And you never know in this life who you may need. So always be kind to others and help others. All right, that's the best way to be. And I know you all can do it. All right, that's the end of Don't Burn Your Bridge.